Okay, Mark the Stampede here. Going to be playing through, not playing through, I'm playing the second week of
Coming up,
franchise mode
New York
in
as the Giants seek their 6th straight win in the series. Can the football team snap the 5-game
Madden.
losing streak? Find out next on Thursday night.
Okay. Usually plays on Sunday night, but gotta go to bed early tomorrow night, so I'm going to be playing it tonight. Update the roster, so Heineke is in.
About 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
So, see if I can win with Heineke.
Always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up.
Thursday night front row. I really wish they would change things up a little bit. Like I wish the Thursday night games had and Monday night games and Sunday night games had different different graphics. I mean, this is a little bit different graphics, but not that different.
Season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go.
Man, that's cool that they.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give.
I just simulated the first week, but it's funny that we should usually start from today, like you can in 2K, NBA 2K. That'd be cool. Because I was planning on I'm pretty much only gonna update every 4 weeks. Or I guess every time the quarterback changes, that's a big change. So, like I played the first week, and obviously Fitzpatrick wasn't injured, so
The Washington offense ready to take over, and you see Taylor Heineke at the helm.
Yeah, look at those stats.
With the football team.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do.
He had that bad interception at the end of the actual game, but other than that, he played really well. And I don't know. I wasn't a huge Heineke supporter beforehand, but I liked it. He did well. Doesn't have much. Come on, man. Doesn't have much arm strength, but it's all right. Oh, I missed the inactives. Yeah, man. Nothing I can help. But what are we gonna do about that? All right. Oh, interception. There's a flag though. Dang it. What's the flag? Ugh. Terrible. All right. Let's accept that.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
I don't know if I like this. What's the game plan? Throw it deep? I don't know how much he could throw it. Just don't know. They're really not. Look, they're stacking against the run. They really don't want me to. They really don't want me to run. I guess they're really trying to stop Heineke. Trying to make not stop Heineke. They're really trying to make it about Heineke trying to beat the game, beat them. Let's put him on a streak. Be open. Smart, we got it that time. Threw out of a sack. Yeah, they don't have the best offensive line here, do they?
Teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have.
Oh, I didn't have time to do anything. I should never run a play action with this stupid offensive line.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes
it's awful.
Against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss.
I don't understand why you can't aim it farther. Because it's always so shallow.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And a Giant football first and 10. The Giants ready to go to work on
offense. All right, let's see if we can get some more actual pressure. He had 95 yards left.
Unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. and they lost the game.
Why would they be thrilled about
I know
him?
this week has been tough on them
Norris?
because
Who's
they're
Norris?
working hard. Fundamentals, footwork,
All
finding
right,
the right
not bad.
targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
Okay.
23 carries, 101 yards, and a score.
And now
Let's
they
try
play
the-
Thursday night game short
Got
week.
Young, got
He's spent a
Allen.
lot of time in
See if we
the
can get some
trainer's room in
pressure.
the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
It's in
There we go. That's a good
complete.
man
Took a
pressure.
shot, couldn't connect. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this
All right,
team.
Jamin
What do you
Davis.
think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds.
Okay, so Bostic's going.
Corrected my evaluation.
He's not.
They got some great
What's
value
going on
in the
there?
later rounds as well.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan
Ugh.
Ingram.
Look at that terrible coverage by the linebacker.
Across the 45.
Come on, 55.
3 yards on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last
Do
week
they?
to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
Yeah, let's see if
but
Sweat can get something done
I would
here.
dare say that this week in practice, there's a
Doing
lot
pretty
of
good
talk
stopping the
about
run
how
so
they're gonna
far.
increase their proficiency.
And
4
I was thinking
yards.
Start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what
Right.
they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really
Huh.
gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
All right, come on.
Running again with Barkley on
Not
second
bad.
down.
We got
And
him.
he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
All right.
Defensively, we
Can we
always
stop
know
him
that
this
he is
time?
tough and
Do we have
well
enough?
And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped.
It's bull rush.
Job of scouting.
Why? There's nobody on him.
Then reading, reacting,
How come there's no one on?
to the ball carrier.
And he is out of
Oh,
bounds
jeez.
inside the 35. First down, Giants.
Defense is
Jones to
terrible.
Ingram. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Works his way
Okay.
inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense
Haven't stopped him once on third down so far.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The running lanes have definitely
All right,
not
let's
been there
go.
for him here in the first half.
All right,
I
let's
don't
maybe
think it's
let's
all
try.
been his
I hate doing
His offensive line hasn't given him
zone
much
on
space.
third down, but
Lost
maybe we'll
results
finally
there.
stop him play zone.
Throwing Jones. Yeah, this
There we
play's
go,
broken
finally.
up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Okay.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they do.
I ran into the
fourth
kicker,
down.
didn't I? It's good.
In
Shoot.
the end, the opening drive, Charles does
Man,
yield
Gano
points, maybe
was
the
not
touchdown
good
that they wanted, though.
When he played on the Washington, and like now he's like automatic now that he's left. I think he was on a team before. Wasn't he like the Jets before? He was on like a team before though, wasn't he?
Returning it.
This is like the second or
Take it up
team
past the
after
25 to the
Washington.
26-yard line.
But everybody gets better after leaving Washington.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington.
Squeeze 'em.
Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround, 96 hours
You know,
later. Here we go.
I
They're
mean,
back
John
at
Hall
it,
wasn't
and
that
I
much
gotta
better.
think, especially early in
Oh,
the
here we
game,
go. Finally,
that's a good thing for these guys.
there's some good running. Finally got something going.
And we've seen it many times.
It's like the first positive yards we got here.
Teams have a rough opening game,
Stick.
have to play the Thursday game. That quick
Put
turnaround
Humphreys over the middle
allows them to go
instead.
ahead and
See,
throw
that's
the
better
other game out,
pass.
focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So
Pressure gets there.
I was about to throw the ball, but whatever.
O'Shane Zeminis. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as
This
a loss
offensive
of
line is so
6.
bad.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh my
Another
gosh,
try after
so
the
bad.
first down sack. Heineke, open man here. Sims
The wide receivers aren't getting open.
catch good for 5. It's third down.
He's. Oh my gosh.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's
I'm
Washington.
not. I'm
in
never.
possession
I'm
of
never
the
doing
football.
a.
3-0 after 1.
I'm never doing a play action again with this team.
On third down, Heineke.
Wide open. There we
This is
go.
caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
I guess I should have gone inside.
He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Man, they're getting all the
Officially,
momentum
it's a
here.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's all right. I hate this stupid accelerated play clock. I always turn it off, but it always somehow ends on.
Here's Heineke. And
That-
this one incomplete.
The confusion thing is annoying because it said that he was going the other way.
Third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football.
All right, we're going. No matter what happens, we're going here. This is a bad throw, but let's see. Ugh. It's too long of a pass. No, we're not doing that.
Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is
Throw
an
it deep.
unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been
I mean,
a
that
touchdown.
would have been a really hard catch to make.
Offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Heineke to throw it.
Barrett, he dropped it. He had it in his hand.
And they turn it over. Boy,
Oh, jeez.
and dropped it. And the
He was
Giants
in
are
his
gonna get
hand.
the football back. He'll have a tough
Ridiculous.
time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams
Come
work
on.
that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you know, you and I have been
Ugh.
to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused.
Okay,
just a little bit
Saquon finally
extra.
got some
It did
running
pay off
going,
in that
but
situation.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
How many times do we say in this game?
This is frustrating. I can't do anything.
In so many different ways. In this case,
team isn't looking
get a
good.
back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make
I mean,
people miss, but
after
also gets
you see
to
the same thing coming out of New York
close down. That's
after
some
the
of
loss,
benefits of that speed.
people saying
Not
like
just
this is the most
how many people
embarrassing loss. I mean,
that led to a really nice game.
Washington did not look good. They only won because of all the terrible.
40 now on 2nd down. Jones. And this is Shepard on the
I
catch.
can't get to the quarterback.
Jones and Shepard
Do anything.
with a connection there. For Giants first.
This is a weird. This is a bizarre thing that keeps coming up. I've already pressed the button.
2020, Sterling Shepard tied his career high with 66 catches, and that led all
I don't even know what I'm
Giant
doing.
receivers,
I
and he
pressed
makes a nice
that stupid
catch
double
there.
up thing kept coming up over and over again.
Now Jones. Jones hit in the
Finally,
red zone.
this is gonna be how I'm gonna win the game.
Scoops it up. The 30, the 20, 10.
Keep going. Keep going. Why did he slow down? I wasn't celebrating. I was still pressing sprint. What's wrong? Why is he standing there? What is going on? Oh man, it looked like the. Jeez, oh man. I thought at first the
Big man with football.
game would
He
crash.
was earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
Midnight snack.
everything that you could possibly do. He did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Hopkins with the extra point. And that
All right,
makes it a
that's how we're gonna
7-3
win.
lead.
Just pressuring the quarterback.
And you can bet they're preaching two
Daniel
hands on
Jones
the ball. Here's
holding
the
on
kicks
to the ball
away
for the longest
following
time.
the return.
But anyway, the win that Washington got wasn't a great win. It was mostly Giants losing.
Possession switching back to the New York
Defend medium
Giants.
pass.
And they come
Right.
into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited.
Get him.
But so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to
That was
your top
ridiculous.
players.
I almost
Guys,
had him like
we
5
made plays
times.
in this one. We
That was the most
out-executed
ridiculous.
them.
That was the most Madden play of all time.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching
all right,
a whole lot
here
of
before.
passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
That should have been like a 20-yard sack. I can't believe I missed that. So ridiculous.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be
Oh,
brought
I
down
whiffed
shy
2
of the 30
tackles.
at the 38-yard
I'm playing
line.
so bad tonight.
A gain of
Jeez.
5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
What? What are you talking about?
Situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, the secondary and linebackers are so bad at covering.
In this first half, 7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Holcomb,
He'll have a look back at the
Davis,
first
neither
half,
of them
as
are
well as
great
a
at
look
covering.
ahead to what's coming up later this
Bull rush.
weekend. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is out
What?
of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
No, no way. Oh, I wish I could challenge that. Ugh,
Gonna pick up a 25.
it's baloney. Did he actually get it in bounds?
I believe believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another
Come
look
on.
at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Good. He didn't. It looked like he was out.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's
Look,
the
he caught it out of. He
question
caught
you
it
gotta
out of
decide.
bounds.
I
Show
gotta say,
his
watching it
feet.
in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it
You
certainly
can't.
looked
Why
like
don't they
it
show the actual
because
sideline?
He didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
He was out of bounds when he
Even
caught the
with
ball.
benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Yeah, he was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Clearly.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Wasn't a challenge.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he is brought down
That was
without
ridiculous.
before
It like
reaching the
banged
30.
it into his hand.
That's
Because
now a pair of explosive
come on.
plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This
Ridiculous.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing deep for Galladay. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
Well,
but he
threw it
could
over
not
his
get
head.
the feet down. This will
bizarre.
wind up incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
all right, let's move. Let's. I just saw him spin outside with
Back to
Chase
throw
Young.
again. Another throw for
How did he catch
Galladay.
that?
This
He had
will
two
complete.
people on him.
And
Oh
they're
my
gonna have
gosh!
Another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
Come on.
Jones to Galladay there for a Giant 1st. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop
Okay.
it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Go to the dollar and then they're gonna run, probably. Let's put it in. Let's go cover
First
4.
trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at
What I
the
didn't like about the
19.
play calling
Again, he'll
on Thursday
drop the
night
throw.
is they were doubling Chase Young and they were never bringing any extra blitzers.
Taken
And
in by Slayton. Now the Giants will use the second
the
of their 3
Washington
timeouts
secondary
as
and
they get the
linebackers
stop
just
with
cannot cover for more than a
50
few seconds.
to
So
go in the first half.
they're not
6
getting
yards
pressure
left
when
on
there's
2nd down.
5 guys blocking 4 guys. But then, even though there should be an extra guy in coverage, they're so bad that they're always getting open. See,
Once again, he finds Slayton.
doesn't matter.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before
Oh,
he's out
what
of
to do here?
bounds.
Let's see.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd
Let's go
down.
nickel or
One
let's
thing
go
you're hoping for when
3-4.
you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in
Cover
stride.
3.
You can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But
As
in
long as
this
they don't
situation,
run.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh man, he was wide open. Good thing they missed that.
Incomplete. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
No, it wasn't.
LaFleur's
It was just a bad
offense
pass. That should have been a
gets guys
touchdown.
going here on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh my gosh, that's such terrible coverage.
Darius Slayton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants
man.
are going to jump back in front.
So bad.
They took a pretty big risk.
gonna be a
right
long
there going
season.
for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Come on.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and
Fair
get
catch.
it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Washington going to go
All
on
right.
offense now.
What
late in
is
this
going on
first
here?
half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal
Stupid
range.
confusion thing.
He'll look
I don't think he can throw it that
downfield
far.
for Humphreys.
Oh, he had.
This is incomplete.
How many drops did they have?
Looked like he had a
Jeez.
pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
This confusion thing is so
Not pull
stupid.
it in.
I don't think I like most of these things that they're doing
Heineke.
this year for these like
Thomas brings it in.
keep going.
They're going to have this across midfield.
I don't think I like most of these like weird RPG elements they've added to this game. I think they should concentrate more on updating the
As they stop it with 28 seconds
like
to go
updating
here in
the
first half of play.
visuals.
On 1st and 10, Heineke.
Okay, let's get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Ugh, come on.
Now this will leave him a
You
yard
guys.
short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
All right.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Oh, he's going to let this go for the
Let
end
it
zone.
go.
And this is
Touchdown.
taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Time to dance. Perfect pass. Good go, Heineke.
As the first half is winding down, and Washington has once again
Look at that perfect pass.
Good start to the season for him.
Look
He had a
at that.
touchdown last week in the opener and a second
It's
one
beautiful.
in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the
His
guys
pace of
who's
one
going to
touchdown in
touch
2
the ball,
games.
They all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
I think pretty sure he can keep that up.
They can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first
Oh, he has
half as the
2
kicks
receiving
away.
touchdowns. Almost had one in the game I simulated.
Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out
All right,
to
let's
the
just
25.
back it up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their
What
next
happened?
drive. And we'll
Why
see
are we
what
in
they
this?
opt to do
Why are we
with
in
just
this
14 seconds
video?
remaining
What's going on?
until intermission. And he'll just
What
push his
happened
way
here?
forward for a few as the clock will run.
Well, any lane that might have been open
Okay.
was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defense.
I really don't like the halftime. Let's see if it gets any better than tonight.
At the line of scrimmage, they used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in week 2. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles, as they'll have to contend with the San Francisco 49ers. Plenty to like about the late afternoon
They don't even
games
show
as
you
well.
anything.
As
They're
you see by
showing
the
the
highlight,
schedule.
These guys are in for a battle, taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Then on Sunday night, 2 of
What?
the best in the AFC linking up in week 2. Chiefs and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern.
There's like no analysis, it's just telling us the
With
schedule.
that,
What
let's get
what a
look at
waste
the
of time.
next-gen stats in that first half for the Giants, and they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for Washington, they too found some success throwing the football, but I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half.
Faster
One of
pocket
these two
generation,
teams is
inside
gonna
run
get their
blocking.
first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out. to Brandon
Let's go
Guy.
for run outside, I guess. I hate this part. Don't want to do any of these. These are
All right,
annoying.
Coach,
They didn't let me
thank you,
pick
and we
one.
welcome
Oh my
everyone
gosh.
back for quarter number 3.
I don't like that at all.
The Giants
You get to
set
choose
get
something
the
that makes
football
that
and
your
a trail
team gets
here as
worse
we get
at.
back underway
Ugh.
in the second half.
I hope they get rid of all that crap next year and they just concentrate on making the game better.
We'll start at the 25
That'd be
yard
nice.
line.
They did some like more dynamic stats during the game. What is this? I don't understand. Halftime is over. What is all this? What? Madden? You don't know what you're doing.
The Giants
Oh,
offense at
how
the
do I get
line,
out of
ready to
this?
begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess
Oh,
the football
ooh.
first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it
How do I get
something
back to the standard stupid thing? Ugh. How do I get to the visuals? Ugh, jeez. How did I change it? Okay. Okay, I don't know how I got to zoom. Let's go now back to standards. We should be better.
Because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
I'm trying to change the call. It's not letting me change the call.
Down, here's Barkley again.
Okay, well, whatever.
Not much
We
there,
got it.
maybe a couple at the 35.
You know that old expression, it's not my
Huh.
night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
Why is it not letting me? I really don't like the changes they made. Oh,
He lost the football.
there we go. Unstable ground enabled. There we go.
Fortunate to get that
Chase
football
Young got
back,
2
'cause
sacks.
Trailing here in
Yeah,
the
well.
second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Last week in the
Yeah, that's all right. We're just getting the ball back.
Gets this one away.
I thought I called the fair catch.
7 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers. They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
Just no running room. They really want me to pass.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hello? Why is it not letting me? Oh my gosh. It's not. Oh my gosh. Hike the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke.
I was trying to call a hot route on McLaren, but it wouldn't let me do anything. This is not a good run. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to throw the ball, but I guess that worked. All right, now they have confusion. Good, because that was super annoying. All right, get to Logan Thomas here. Actually, let's just run. Nice, there we go, Heineke. 6 yards, that's not bad.
Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
Who's going to be open here?
From the 30 on 2nd down. Heineke,
there we go.
Humphreys. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants.
Thanks, having a good game so far.
Adam Humphrey spent 4 years in Tampa and 2 in Tennessee. Knows how to operate out of the slot and find his way open downfield. Makes a good catch there.
Whoa, I guess I should have thrown it earlier or later, because that was good. That was almost pretty bad.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL.
Well, let's get a 1st down here. We just got to get some yardage. I didn't throw it fast enough.
This is going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Something better than that? No, anything better? No, all right, whatever. Not a big fan of this play here.
To the air again, Heineke.
Yeah, just terrible.
But it's incomplete. Credit the Giants
all right,
defense that time in pass coverage.
There's some bad play calling by me, I think. There we go.
Hopkins' kick is good.
Got the.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
All right. So we're up by.
Kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking
People
to do. Maneuver yourself
on Twitter really
really
hate Dustin Hopkins.
Right there.
But he did well. He missed one. He must have been one field goal try. It was over 50 yards. Not mad. That's not a gimme. He had some terrible games last year, and some not great preseason games. But in the regular season, he's been fine. It's not automatic, but I mean, he's not automatic like Gano. Dang, just got Gano. All right, putting some hits on him.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Yeah, gonna keep putting hits on Daniel Jones. I'm gonna make a mistake. Yeah, the guy was open, so we put out an extra blitzer, but
he was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight
end,
and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
All right.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Ooh, look at that! Oh, and Chase Young's getting the. Oh, sweet! That's a second football return for a touchdown. Look at that! Take it to the house. Nice. Look at that, Montez Sweat forcing the fumble. Nice. Yeah. Now they're gonna have to pass. Momentum totally shifted. Man, Cole Holcomb made up for blowing the first touchdown. Not a great kick. All right, 14. Now we're up by. What a turnaround!
It'll come out to the 25.
What a turnaround!
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Okay, let's go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
Drops. It was. No, he didn't. That was almost an interception.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
What is going on?
This defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, let's go, Bostic.
Second down now.
There we go.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
You guys, you have to.
Officially nothing on that.
Dollar spinner. Dollar edge.
On third down.
Should we go to cover 2 drop just in case?
Looking to throw. Jones.
He took. That's good. I guess that's good. 3 sacks. I wish Chase Young would have a good game like this in real life.
That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football.
Just like when I'm controlling him, I'm not getting these kind of sacks. He was taking forever. Oh, they're not going for it? I guess though in the 4th quarter they would go for it.
But it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now a fair catch signaled for.
He has a goal to get 5 sacks in one game? That's ridiculous.
38 yards on the punt, no
5 sacks in one game, but 15 sacks the entire season. It's like, okay, so you get like 3 games, you get all your sacks. Man, come on. Is that Diami Brown that let it up on what should have been his That was a Diami Brown. Who was that? But Humphreys that didn't do the whole block. There we go. Not bad.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
What did I do?
1 quarter remains.
Look at that.
Thursday night
Defensive snaps, offensive snaps.
This is the NFL.
5 run plays. All right, we gotta run some more. Protect the lead here.
Back now at FedEx Field.
But we have to run more to the outside because. All right, they don't want me to run. Clearly, why would they? Tight end attack. Oh, Ricky Seals-Jones, the guy that could pop a touchdown on Thursday in real life. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but to do the flip, but it works. Oh, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Trying to force it from McLaren. Get it to like have it get to it before he's covered.
And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Heineke from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be stopped.
All right, how long is this field goal? All right, 41 yards. I think I can make that. I think a 50-yarder the other last week, but just don't have very much confidence with these long field goals. There we go. 3-score game.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Yep, done now.
You for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Daniel Jones holding the ball forever.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, cover 4.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3.
Oh, I got him. I got him as Chase Young finally. 4th sack, man. Jeez, that's insane.
offensive line. You got to protect that quarterback. Keep
Look at that.
Back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough
Hey, I made a move on him.
If you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't
Sweet.
have the agility to keep the defensive end was looking to
It's like
wreak
when you
havoc
press-
in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
All right, come on.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. This one goes
I wonder if Sweat was supposed to be covering.
It'll be a pickup of
It's all right.
over a yard.
Oh my gosh.
And they're gonna
Keep
be
using auto
staring
flip.
at a 3rd and long here. Throwing Jones. That's caught by
Ridiculous
Gallup.
catch. Ridiculous.
They'll wind up with 17
Completely
on that
ridiculous.
one, but they're still a bit short here for
Oh, they're still short.
So much
For all
of
that?
offense is what you call hidden
Okay,
yardage. You know,
what should we
you throw
do?
the ball to someone, they catch
Cover
it,
3
they
Sky.
can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did really
I think
nice
it'll
job
run.
of
That'd be
limiting that and
ridiculous.
keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him
I
in his
can't believe
tracks. And he will have
all
a first
those
down
guys
here
around didn't
about
stop
the
him.
40. No reason not to try it
Let's
there.
go,
They do indeed convert
dollar.
on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th
Cover
down,
4.
trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter
Go
the
to max
distance,
protect here.
stop to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Now here's a throw.
Okay.
It's complete. No gain there on the
It's a waste of
completion.
time.
2nd and 10. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of
Go
until they
spinner,
stop
maybe?
him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the
All
guy
right,
throwing
let's
the
bring
ball, and they
Kane
keep
on the
making
good blitz.
Incomplete.
It's going to be a late hit on the quarterback, I bet.
In the backfield. Let's get the call.
Are you serious? Yeah, I'll take that. I thought it was going to be late hit on the quarterback.
Just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at
All right, cover 6, show 4.
Grab him here, and they still get caught.
I'd rather have them farther down the field than down. I don't know if that makes sense, but
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the
spinner.
benefits of
No,
run
let's
after
go.
catch. They're tackling them almost
Cover
on the
3
spot.
here.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking for Shepard deep.
Why didn't he turn around? That's ridiculous. There's so much time for the quarterback to turn around. Oh, jeez. Lame. It's like whenever you try to pick a triangle play, it thinks you're auto flipping for some reason.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA.
Right, time to prevent man 3 deep. I mean, I think that's too much over the too far back. You can just throw it over the middle. Yep, that's what I said, and they did it.
A gain of 7 that time. Second
No,
goal.
what the
Now you
heck,
gotta
man?
hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
I don't know.
2nd and goal. Jones. He's got it. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up
Shoot,
3rd
now I'm in
down.
cover 2. That's always a disaster. No one was over there.
Shepard, touchdown, Giants.
Ugh, stupid. Look at that.
2
Look
yards
at
on the
that.
touchdown
They're
there.
merging.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game. here in the
Whatever, man.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll give a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of
That looks
play,
good to me.
Everything coming from up above.
Oh, he only got 1 foot in?
They're taking a peek at
Oh,
whether or
no,
not
he had both
those
feet down.
were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
Yeah,
How about
whatever.
the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
What are they saying? Yeah, he got it. All right, whatever.
So they called it a touchdown originally.
All right,
This
we
will
gotta
stay
get
a
ready for the
touchdown after
onside
the
kick
video
here.
Review, so they had it right. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time
Onside
definitely
recover.
not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be
Just
covered
go
up
down.
by Washington.
No, just like kneel down. He started better than he's finished.
It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear.
Well, it fell off also because we were winning by so much. There's no reason to. There's no reason to throw as much. That's pretty good. Okay.
Now the Giants will use the second
third over the middle and get a.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. They go play action. Now Heineke. Off the top.
Did I stay in bounds?
The Giants going to burn their third and final
timeout.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first
time
down.
For the QB kneel. I'd like to be a jerk and try to get some more yardage though. Yeah.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He gets away from one.
Oh, go. Keep going. Keep going, Antonio.
47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball.
47 yards. They're not great, huh? Let's try to get in there. Sweet. Shook. Man, I wish they were this dynamic on offense.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one.
Yeah, man.
They've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me.
It's twice as many losses in a row, man.
Well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work your.
There's an extra game now. I think we know. Maybe you worry about if we start 0-3. I think 0-2 is more recoverable from.
Their drive will start at the 25. New York set to take the field.
All right, over 6. Let's back them up.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Should have been an interception there.
And that is incomplete.
I can't believe Daniel. Look at Daniel Jones. Is like made him look like he had a better game than he actually had. 2 touchdowns, complete percentage, but he had 2 fumbles for holding on to the ball too long.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left
That's
with
it, man.
3. Charles, we saw
Oh man, yeah, I can't believe how terrible your team is. They lost to Washington.
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check.
All right, good play, good play.
How they're going to fix them.
Good job, Heineke. Good game, good game.
But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Yeah, man. I like the damage on the helmet.
They at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
All right, so that's it for that. I'll be back next weekend to play week 3. So thanks, everybody. And take it easy, everybody. Take it easy.